Whoa, what it do, what it do? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not a Bears fan, but I was a Bears coach. I coached the Bears for 3 years to start my franchise, and then I traded my coach from the Bears during the offseason to the Steelers, and what a coincidence, I go against the Bears in the Super Bowl, so this should be fun. Well, this should be fun. Who lying? I'm not lying, bro. I got all. Oh, well. I don't know what that mean, bro.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Steelers coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Pittsburgh Steelers, and the champions of the NFC, the Chicago Bears. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and we got the best seats in the house.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams to begin with a pass.
And let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Moore going in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Right back to him on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Moore going in motion. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. McCaffrey down from the pistol. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You saw a great example of it here.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Williams to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The line of scrimmage, too. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with first and 10. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. A good spot here, second and a yard. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down. Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. On On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Bears off to the early lead. On 3rd and short, they go option left. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Steelers are on. He takes it across the 30. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Steelers offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. This one complete right side. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one complete to Moore. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to the air once more. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Throwing again, Williams. Quick throw here is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now give on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They'll go play action here with Williams. Into space and caught by Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Yeah. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. Throwing on second down, Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point is good. And the Bears move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 45 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. To throw it again, it's Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Bears 17, Steelers 3.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. The halftime show wrapping up. It's just about time for the final half of football this season as we send you back out to the Super Bowl and Mike Tirico.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Here's 1st and 10.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. That's gets 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
2nd and 7. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Right back to Moore, another grab. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Williams to the air once more. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing again, Williams. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday night. 3rd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Bears call out their field goal team. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others,
that's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. On 2nd down, they run the counter, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Williams to throw on second down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throw it again. It's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg.
Now I'm trying to dodge a sin. Just walk out the last